And for our quote of the night, I've been pressing the spacebar for hours and I'm still on Earth. Welcome to the fate of Nova Luna.
I love it.
So, last time on the fate of Nova Luna, you all were doing your first ship training mission. You had retrieved the logbook from the wreckage and cleared the asteroid field on the way back to see a giant squid ship loaded with Githyanki pirates pull into your rear view. They pulled up beside you in full attack mode to get the loot that you had taken from the wreckage, because that is their claim to property. You all manned your mangonels and your ballista, and you proceeded to fire a hole into their ship. Jadora put the ship in autopilot, and you all boarded the ship, where you promptly eliminated the captain and the captain and one other crew member. And as the fight continued to evolve, the ship got ice cold. You could see your breath, the hairs on the back of all your necks stood up, and drifting into view from the wreckage of the ship, from the direction of the wreckage of the ship, two ghosts of the deceased fishermen drifted into view. So let me put these guys as they're drifting in towards the hole you guys made in the ship. And that is where we left off. Okay. So where we left on initiative order should still be in the tracker. I think we were starting at the top of the round, if I'm correct.
I think so, because I think my last thought before we left was I'm next.
And I need to go ahead and roll my initiative for my ghosts. My ghosts. Mostly ghostly. Oh, well. They did freaking horrible. That was really bad.
Midian, you already used your bardic inspiration that I gave you last time, right?
I think so, yeah.
Okay.
Let's see. Add to initiative 1. So they're going very last. Very last. All right. So, Ed, you are up, my dear.
Alrighty.
Let me switch us to some action music here.
For my clarification, because our maps are weird and we're like stacked in 3-dimensional space and they're 2-dimensional maps, are the ghosts outside the ships or are they inside our hammerhead ship?
They're outside the ship.
Awesome. Okay. I was hoping I was reading that correct.
I cannot remember. Are any of these guys looking wounded at all?
Yes. Let me. Pirate number 2 is looking real rough. And the rest had just come down the stairs. So 4, 5, and 6 all came down the stairs when they heard Pirate 2 call out in anger that you had killed the captain.
Whoops.
Yeah, whoops.
Whoopsie doodle.
I didn't make him nearly strong enough for a captain.
Whoopsie doodle. Let's see. Yeah, I'm just gonna go all in with the rifle. I do like my rifle. I like my rifle a lot.
We like that you like your rifle.
Yeah. I don't think the pirates like that I like my rifle. But I do. I am gonna go for Pirate 2, I think. Let's see. We're sticking with the physical dice because D&D Beyond hates me now, apparently. Okay, I'll take it. 16 to hit.
And you are hitting, yes.
Okay.
That hits, and you're going for 2, correct?
Yeah. That is 1 second. 3d plus 4. And that is 19 points of damage.
Holy shit. Yeah. So how do you want that to look as you completely decimate him?
I think she'll aim right at his head. I'm gonna get a little gross. I think the laser's gonna go straight through his skull and like explode, and Ed's gonna go, okay, you be quiet now. Stop calling other people.
It'll all be better soon.
It'll be better now.
So as the laser rifle bullet passes through his head and splatters out the other side, he drops like a sack of potatoes to the ground, and the glow at the end of his scepter sort of sputters and flickers and goes out. And the other 3 are furious, and they're speaking in their like native Githyanki tongues to each other. The one who has kind of taken up the lead of this group is telling them to spread out and surround you all. And anything else on your turn?
No, I think I'm good.
Okay.
All right.
So, Jadara.
Yay. Okay, so wait, so did Pirate 2 die?
Yes, he did. Let me.
Okay.
I took
He
him off.
did.
I was gonna say,
Dead.
it sounds like he was splattered on the ground. And then the other 3 pirates are still in the same spot.
Yes.
Okay. And question, is
Answer.
I'm gonna draw. I think I can do that. Is this a wall? Like that blue line I just made? If you can see
I
it.
had the same question.
Oh, oh, yeah, because that's like a stairwell. So, you like Pam could probably see 5, but the other 2, you could hear their footsteps, but you can't really see them yet. It's like an
Okay.
L-shaped wall, kind of the shape of the line you drew.
Okay. Got it. Oh, I can undo. That's exciting. Okay, so Dora's thinking. Oh, because I'm not very. I guess my concern is that I'm not very like strong, and I don't want to go very close to them and then die. So I guess question to the group: are you guys gonna get closer, like in range, to be able to attack them and step in front of me after I go? Probably. Because like if I go and move next to Pam, so I can like attack pirate. I think that's 3 or 5.
Omar and Anya will both have a chance to move before they do.
Yeah, but I know Anya's like move like since turns technically happen near the same time. Anya's like probably in the middle of stepping forwards.
Yeah, Omar's behind Shadora and shorter, so don't necessarily count on him as a shield just because of the size difference. He absolutely would if he was big enough.
Well, if one of you guys wants to just, if I die, just
I
try
have
not to
spare
let
the
me die.
dying.
Say something
I
sad
have
and
healing
meaningful.
word, so
We got you. One of
Yeah.
us has got
Okay.
you.
Okay, good. Jadora's gonna say, well, as long as you guys have my back, let's light one of these bitches on fire, because that's how we're feeling today. And so I'm gonna use Firebolt. I moved closer, and then I want to do Firebolt on Pirate 5, which I should be able to reach. And then I need to look at it. It's a cantrip. And I guess question, I can do a spell and a cantrip in a turn, can I?
Depends on the spell. It has to be a bonus action spell.
It'll
Or-
say like
Uh,
BA next to it or something.
Yeah, if you click on if you're in D&D Beyond and you click on the spell
Yeah.
name, it'll pop up that little thing, and it should tell you if it's like a bonus action or an action. Like guidance is an action.
Okay, yeah, no, it just says casting time 1 action.
Yeah.
It's an action.
Okay, well, you know what? Let's do it. I'm here for it. Let's use one of our spell slots. Let's just do that instead then. So I lied. Instead, I'm gonna use Chaos Bolt. And how Chaos Bolt works is I hurl a mass of chaotic energy, and the damage type is going to be determined by a D8.
Okay.
So, do I need to roll like to hit first before I roll my damage dice? Is that correct?
Yes. Well, it depends on the spell, because it might say like you cast it but yes, you still have to make it past my armor class, but it'll probably, for spells, it will have something like I'll have to make some sort of saving throw on it.
Okay, yeah, it says
Hey,
make a ranged spell attack against the target. On a hit, the target takes 2d8 plus 1d6 of damage.
Yeah, Chaos
then
Bolt's a
you-
D20 plus your spell ability mod.
Yes,
Okay.
and what was that save again for me? Sorry.
It just says ranged spell attack.
Oh, so there's
Yep.
no like save to half the damage or anything, I guess. It's just straight up damage. So
Yeah.
okay,
And
got
then
it.
The type of damage is going to depend on what d8 I roll. So
Got it.
I rolled a 14. Does it matter? Like, do I get any? Is it like an initiative check that I'm rolling, or is it a certain check, or just a D20 die? To
Just
save
a
it?
D20 plus your spell mod, which should
Okay.
do it automatically, I think, when you click it, doesn't it? On
I was gonna
spells?
roll it, not in.
Oh, gotcha. Okay, then yeah.
That's why I was asking. Okay, I got a 14 on my D20 to hit,
Okay.
and
You hit.
then I got 2 8s and a 6. All right, so I rolled an 8, a 5, and a 6. Oh, that's cool. And then I get to choose from my D8s either lightning damage or thunder damage. So I'm going to do lightning damage, and it's 19 points of lightning damage.
Oof. Okay. Man, I've got to start beefing these guys up even more for you guys. How do you want this to look?
Yeah, so Jadora is gonna like throw out her arms, and lightning is just gonna like pierce down from the sky and just fry this guy and pirate number 5, and he's just gonna like instantly turn black and like start smoking and then like crumble to the ground.
So, yes, as you do that, and it's like, crackling, you can like feel the static in the air from the lightning as it kind of sends little bouncing waves off of him across the ground. He fries up, like you said, turns to dust, and his little like trifold 3-elbow sort of hat just twirls in the air and falls to rest on this pile of dust. The other two, seeing that, and that was number 5, I'm assuming you went for,
Yes.
right?
Yes.
So the other two see that because he was the one that was kind of barking orders to them to surround them. And they have done their best to start looking for cover in the area there.
Get wrecked.
And is that all for your turn?
Yes. Oh, wait. Actually, wait. Before I do that, yes. No, I'm done. That sounds good.
Okay. Omar, you're up.
All right. So, because I don't remember, do we know the ghosts are coming, or they're coming and we have no clue yet?
You felt the air get cold. You haven't. No, I'd say you don't really know. Like something changed in the air. You could hear this howling on the ship. But you don't know where or what that's coming from.
Okay. So, Omar, being a father, probably has this vibe when things are about to go wrong, the eyes in the back of the head vibe that parents have. And he's probably fairly certain that because Ed, Anya, Meryl, and Chidora are all with the pirates, and he could probably hear the pirates dying, that they're probably good. What I would like to do,
and lightning happening.
what I would like to do, and you tell me if this is okay or if I need to do something else, but I would like him to actually try to check the sensors, because if the temperature is dropping, and they're in a simulation, then there's a pretty good bet that the temperature is dropping for a reason. Basic logic, right? So I'd like him to find like some sensors or something to see if he can't figure out why the vibe is changing.
Sure. Make your way to the main computer, and let's have you.
Is that Jidora's captain's chair?
Yeah,
Pilot's chair?
yeah.
Okay. So he's gonna go. Let's see. Yes, I have enough
Let
movement. So he's
me-
going to go to Jadora's chair to look at the computer.
And then let's see what I want to have you roll for that. Let's have you roll an investigation.
Investigation. I'm going to preemptively use my heroic inspiration on this because I feel like it's important enough.
Okay.
That's good because the first roll was a natural one. I'm glad I said that. Big money, no whammies. Oh, 19 on the dice. We went from a 1 to a 19. Investigation puts it at a 23.
Yeah. So on the screen, you pull up like a thermal readout of the surrounding area. And you notice in this area here, 2 incredibly cold, the coldest reading ever, blips that seem to be drifting towards the ship with like a radiating field of cold sort of emanating from them.
So, if it's allowed for my bonus action, may I get on the comms? Because they'll probably be able to hear the comm system, right?
Yeah, and let's say how about this? Everyone on the ship, on the squid ship, roll me a perception.
And so I think he gets on the comms, and those of you, anybody who picks it up would hear, "Hey guys, we got spooks topside. Get your butts back here." Repeat, we got spooks topside.
I got a 13 on perception.
Okay.
6.
Okay.
I got 22.
21.
Okay. All right. So, Pam, Jadora, Ed, even over the excitement of decimating and obliterating these pirates, you hear the crackling coming of the speakers coming from the hole in the ship, coming from the direction of the comms system of Omar, sending out that warning to you.
Shit. And sorry, Jess, what did he say? I was reading something and totally missed it.
He was saying we've got spooks topside. Get your butts back on the ship.
Yeah. But we can't move until it's our turn, right?
You cannot.
But
Okay.
now you know it's coming, and you won't be blindsided.
That's right. That's right. Thank you.
Well, you know something's coming. You don't necessarily know it's spooks, but Omar
Omar
thinks
said
it
the
is.
word spooks. He doesn't necessarily know what they are, but
Right.
they look spooky.
And
He calls them
something's coming. Your direction. Yes, that is correct. And do you all share this information with Anya?
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah. Like Ed's gonna fire off like probably as soon as she hears it. And be like, Omar sees something.
We should probably get off the ship, guys, as
Yeah.
soon as we're done here.
It's
Both
shadowy and it's sneaky, so he called it a spook.
And you know what? I'm going to actually roll a perception for the pirates too. Okay, no. They can't make out from where they are what you were saying.
Starting to feel a lot like an alien movie right now.
Right?
It's like
Damn, somebody go get Sigourney Weaver.
I mean,
Boop.
really, damn.
boop.
Is the cat
Boop.
safe? Is the cat safe?
That cat better be safe.
Boop.
Although in this
Oh,
context,
yes,
it's
sir.
not a cat, it's a dog, right? It'd be Alex.
I was gonna say it's Alex.
Yeah.
As long as Alex
No,
is safe.
Because
Alex
Alex
is
is smarter
the-
than most of us, so Omar would be the
That's
cat.
true. That's true.
The
Alex is
resident
down.
Jonesy.
Yeah.
I think that makes Omar the cat.
Yep.
Alex, you went out for
Jonesy.
Jonesy.
That's the cat's name in Aliens, just so you know.
We love him. He's an orange.
We do love him. Okay, so Omar, is that it for your turn?
See, that was all of my movement. You let me look at the computers. You let me get on the comms. I think that's fair.
Okay. Anya, you are up.
I forgot to unmute. I'm eating chips right now. I don't want to
Oh, what
crunch
kind
in
of
everyone's ear.
chips?
Barbecue, great value
Yum.
chips.
Oh, barbecue. Gross. Girl,
My
you
favorite
gotta be
flavor. Yum.
Stop.
disgusting.
Weird one out here.
I don't care.
You know, Doritos makes cheddar and sour cream chips now.
What?
Ooh, I saw those at the gas station.
We have some.
How are they?
They taste just like the Ruffles.
Yum.
Mhm.
Oh, well, damn, Jess, I would have pointed them out to you.
Right? If I had been thinking about salty stuff, I had a sweet tooth tonight. I've got like a whole bag full of Rice Krispie treats and stuff over here.
I would oh god, I would do shady things for Rice Krispie treat right now.
Oh, that's a good idea. I should
Would
buy
you
those
say
at
not
Evan.
knowing that information was insulting to you?
Stop.
I think Anya is gonna.
Sales
Make for
just
when-
like, okay, let me just go. Before this descends into madness.
On that note.
Thank you, Samantha.
Anya's gonna move over there. She's gonna say, I guess I'll come with. I don't know what's going on, but I want to make sure this is taken care of. Hey, you two.
They both kind of shrink away from you guys, and you see them slowly kind of kneeling to put their weapons down.
Good. Smart.
Drop them.
Right, you could surrender.
I'm not gonna kill you if you drop them.
Put it out.
So they do. They both actually drop the weapons and kind of kick them over to you.
And she's just gonna kick him out of the way, like behind her. And then she is going to say, now, if you two want to live, I would recommend not being on this ship. Because it is
Okay.
going to go down soon.
Get him, girl. Tell him.
So
I'm not gonna.
No, go ahead. Sorry, I didn't mean to.
I'm not going to tell you how to do that. But your ship is going down. And she's actually going to shoot, like a blast at the two gun, an eldritch blast at the two guns on the floor to like destroy them.
You know what? And actually, let's retcon. Let's make this a roll check for you to intimidate them to drop their weapons and kick them over to you. Can we do that?
Yeah, that's fine. If we're going to do that, I'll use my action to cast guidance on myself.
Okay.
So that is 15 plus a
Oh, shit.
d4.
Yeah. Okay. I mean, you get it.
16.
Yeah, you get it. I set it at 15. So yeah, so they do that. They kick the weapons over. You say, you know, I'm not telling you how to, but you probably want to get the hell off this ship. They only know bits and pieces of, I'm assuming, are you speaking common to them?
Yeah.
They understand bits and pieces of it. They look at each other, start speaking in Githyanki, yell out what you can only kind of probably understand is some pirate code for what they're about to do. They hit a button on their wrist like devices, and the air hatch behind them opens up and sucks them out into space, where they just crumple and vacuum up. Which you could understand is they'll never be taken alive. So your message to them was only partially understood when they handed over the weapons, and they chose death over imprisonment, and so as not to give up any of their secrets and get sucked out of the airlock.
That's their fault, not mine.
No, it's not your fault at all.
I did try to do the honorable thing.
You did. And they didn't understand entirely. So they both get sucked out. And you guys, you have a little bit of... let me do this. Get them off the map here. You have Cam's turn before. Is that all for you, Anya?
I mean, she'll start making her way back to the door. She has like 10 feet of movement. Actually, she has. I forgot she drank that haste potion. So she has another action and more speed.
Okay.
So she's gonna use 10 more feet to get here. And then how far is this? So we're at 40 feet of movement. Okay. That puts her at 60, which is her full movement now. And then her second action, she's going to dash to make it back to Omar.
So, as you pass onto your hull of the ship, you hear an automated Githyanki sort of computer voice, and these red lights all down the tail, all along the hull of the ship, start sort of sequentially flashing, and you are hearing what sounds like... Actually, you know what? Give me a perception, everyone.
Ooh. Perceptions. Come on, character sheet. I just clicked on you. There we go.
You said perception?
Yeah.
Damn it. Another 13.
14 for Omar.
Okay.
23.
Great.
Oh wait, I forgot. I got a what was it? A 17.
Okay. Jadora?
Oh, sorry. I got a 10.
10. Okay. All right. So, and also from the comms on y'all's ship, Valara, she is actually pretty good at linguistics. Though it doesn't take a rocket scientist to figure out that this is like a detonation countdown that you're hearing. The Githyanki are very die by their code types, as you could tell from the airlock, and they don't want anything that they've considered their treasure falling into the hands of anyone else. So they do this sort of kamikaze approach of, if everyone on the ship's life reading go out, the ship automatically is triggered into like a self-destruct sequence. So those flashing lights, that countdown, you can tell is the ship imminently going to blow up.
Oh boy.
And Anya, is that it for you?
Do I hear all that before my turn ends?
Yeah, I think so.
Oh.
I think as you're exiting the hatch, those lights kind of go on. Valara sort of calls to you all, like, you guys, this is a Githyanki detonation countdown, and we're about to be blown to smithereens.
I'm just gonna look at Omar and say, "You pilot the ship. Let's get out of here once everyone gets back on."
I was thinking the same thing. You read my mind. He
But-
gives you a double thumbs up.
We don't have time for Jador to get back in the ship. Well, like into the cockpit.
Right, but once they're like across the hall, Omar can move it, and then once she gets back to the chair, they can switch.
Mm-hmm. That's my turn.
Okay. Miro, you're up.
Hey, so we are getting back on the ship, correct?
Yes, I
We
think
are
that would
evacuating the
be
squid ASAP.
All
that
right,
would be
time to evacuate. So in that case, Meryl is going to do herself here. Is there anything special she should go on the ship or just get on the ship?
No, I think using the same like gangplank that you guys used to get over to you is fine.
Okay. So she's going to come and I think she's going to kind of lean on the table because she knows they're probably about to be doing some rough takeoff.
Someone that's familiar with Owlbear, can you tell me, is there a way to like hide tokens, or do I just have to delete them off the
Yeah.
map and put them back on?
So you can. I'm trying to remember. You can click on them, and there should be like a little eye icon. It might only be in DM mode.
Yes, perfect. Okay.
Find it. Is that doing it?
Yep.
Awesome.
Yep, got it. I think. Are the ghosts gone?
Bye.
Okay.
And then you should see them kind of grayed out on your screen,
Yeah,
semi-transparent.
Perfect. Thank you. All right. The ghosts. Let me check. Okay. Okay.
Oh, if you hide them, they don't show up in the initiative list, but when you bring them back, it should pop back in.
Perfect. And Miro, were you doing anything else on your turn aside from moving on to the hammerhead?
I think her computer not work or something.
What is it?
Oh, Miro, are you doing
I'm
anything
sorry.
else on your turn?
No, but I think I want to hold. I'm going to hold an action in case we get boarded by the ghosts. I'm going to hold. I think I'm going to hold Chromatic Orb in case the ghosties come to visit us.
Okay. All right. All right, I like it. Okay. Ed, it's back to you. The countdown is starting to speed up a little bit.
Ed's gonna move back on to the ship, but there's no way I can grab Jadora and pull her with me, is there?
What size are you, Ed?
I am. Aren't I like
I think rules
I
as
feel
written
dumb.
says you can, but if you're the same size, but it'll half your movement.
That's okay. Yeah, that's kind of what I was thinking too. If you're the same size.
I think we are.
Because you should both be medium
I am
creatures.
medium.
Okay. Yeah. So yes, you can. It'll like Jess said, it'll half your movement speed, but you should still be able to assist her quickly.
Because I have 30.
You always use your action to move.
That's true.
Yeah, let's do that. I'm gonna grab Jadora and use my action to pull her just inside of the ship with me.
Yeah. Thanks, Ed.
Okay. Now, you guys, everyone, give me a Dex save.
Oh dear.
Safe.
Oh no.
What's that? Sorry, say.
Okay, Dex.
I actually am using it though.
18 for
I got
Omar.
16.
19
I got
for Anya.
16.
Okay.
Oh no, I got a 7.
22.
Okay. All right. So as you're pulling Jadora through the back into the Hammerhead ship, a couple small explosions rock the squid ship and send a shockwave that tilts the Hammerhead and the Aetherwake and knocks Jadora off of her feet prone. So she's prone right now, and the squid ship is starting to get very close to exploding. So someone is gonna need to jump in that captain's chair and get the Hammerhead ship quick out of range. Now, Jadora, prone is you can take a turn to stand up, right? But that's your action.
It's half your movement.
15, it's half your movement to stand.
Yeah, so it's not your action, it's just half your movement.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah, Omar's just gonna have to go.
Yeah, and at least he's already in the chair.
Yeah, Jadora's gonna fall flat on her face and say, Omar, get us out of here, please.
And then if Omar fails, Anya can just pick Omar up and move him and try it.
And Ed, was there anything else you wanted to do on your turn before Jadora gets herself righted on her feet and takes that movement?
Nah, I think I'm good.
Okay. Jadora, do you want to move your half movement now?
I do. Yeah, I'm gonna move. I should be able to move right inside this door, and that's when she's gonna yell out to Omar and say, Omar, get us going. Get us up and moving. I'll be there soon.
Perfect.
And that's all for me.
Okay. Omar, it is your turn. You are now in the spelljamming helm. I need you to use your spellcasting ability and make me a dice check.
Okay, so I think Omar looks up at Anya, like he's looked at the screen, looks up at Anya, and he goes, If I completely bomb this, you kick me out of this chair and take over, got it? And it was
no worries.
a D20 plus...
Your spellcasting ability, yeah.
Okay, let me get my spells. Sorry, modifier, attack, or save DC?
I'd say your mod.
Mod, okay, because sadly that's the lowest one. Okay, so 14 on the dice. My modifier is, let's see, plus 2, so 16 total.
Great. So you slap on that spelljamming helm and you tell us why this feels so second nature to you. Because you fire up that ship on your first attempt and get it moving.
So, I like to think that Darish, his 13-year-old son, the one who loves building things, has this love of small models and robotics and drones and like flying toys. And Omar has spent a good chunk of Darish's growing up playing racing games with whatever newfangled moving robotic thing Darish has built.
I love it.
And somehow this is similar.
Okay. It's like a big video game.
Yeah.
Great. So what do you say as the ship starts moving away from this switch? And that being said, you do still have action, so you can burn a spell slot to get a surge of an additional hex of movement. So,
Okay, sorry, that was a little broken up. You said I can use an action to move and burn a spell slot? Did I?
Yes. I'm sorry. It looks like my internet is wanting to.
Oh.
My still choppy, probably because the sound is all choppy.
Yeah, it sounds like everyone's kind of from me.
Oh, I hope it's not like an Owlbear situation. Or is it Discord, maybe?
I think it
Maybe.
might just.
Oh, it's Discord.
Oh.
Okay, it looks like it is better
Oh,
now.
yeah, that sounds better.
Okay.
Yeah, I feel better.
Yeah, it was Discord server drop signal for a minute. Okay, so I was saying your action can be one, you're going to move the ship with that action, but you can burn a spell slot to get a spell surge. So right now, remember the movement for the Hammerhead ship is 35 feet, which we just said would be about 4. We rounded up, so we said 4 hexes. Depending on the level of spell you burn for your spell surge, you can get that level spell and additional hex movements as like a burst of speed.
Okay. Well, given that we're level 2s, I only have level 1 slots, but I do have a level 1 slot available, so we're gonna go ahead and
If
burn
you
that.
want to.
Oh,
Okay.
no, we got an exploding ship on our butt and spooks. We're moving. We're hauling ass.
Okay.
Omar's in the save the family mode.
So you guys are, let me get rid of some of these things on here. You have closed the hatch and you are starting to pull. You've pulled about 50 feet away from this ship. As, you know, the Hammerhead starts to move. Everyone that was up on the weapon decks, so Zelka, Syrah, the rest of the crew has come down into the main hull after the ship is being rocked by those explosions. And the Hammerhead ship is starting to move pretty quickly away. Anything else on your turn, Omar?
Oh, yeah, no, moving, burned a spell slot. I don't think there's much else I can do.
Okay. Anya, you are up.
Oh, Anya, are you muted?
Yes, sorry. I'm done eating chips, so I'm gonna keep myself unmuted now. Anya's gonna say to Omar, I knew you could do it. I didn't really have any doubts in you. But just to help you along a little bit. Let me see if I can do something. And she's gonna kind of reach out into the universe and just try to implore it to help us in this moment. And she's gonna cast guidance on Omar.
Help.
So you get a D4 on your next check.
Aw, that's sweet.
And anything else for you, Anya?
There's not much else I can do. Are those ghosties getting a little closer? Kind of like, is it still cold? Is it still cold out?
It is still cold out.
Omar
Who's
might
gonna
have,
be ready just in case?
if they were on the screens and before they disappeared, like if there was any chance to, Omar probably would have tried to point them out to Anya because Anya was right there too.
What's interesting when you look at the screen, Omar, is the cold is now more diffuse and kind of enveloping the area of the ship, but you don't see those pinpoints anywhere.
There is a stream of Hidozi curses the moment he realizes he can't pinpoint them.
Yeah, I mean, she's just gonna prepare herself just in case. She'll look at Alex and say, "Be ready, buddy. We might have something coming." And yeah, Alex is also gonna be ready for something to happen, but we'll just. If Omar does mess up a check soon, he's gonna be like shored up pretty heavily because he has a guidance, and then I have something that Alex can do one more time.
I just had a really entertaining thought for something in the far future. We should put the driver's helmet on Alex at some point.
Maybe as like a little fun outing.
Let Alex drive the ship, the rest of us go visit the planet.
I love this.
Be pretty cool. Yeah, that's the end of Anya's turn.
Okay. Mural,
Yes.
you are up.
Okay, so we're just rocking and rolling. Ghosts have not come aboard yet.
As far as you know, no.
I liked that answer and I hate it. Thank you.
Mm-hmm.
Oh man. I think what Mural ought to do. Shoot. I wonder, would it do her any good to be here or here?
Where was I saw the second ping. Where was the first
sorry.
one?
This is gonna sound terrible. Would it do me any good to be any of like the little, like the testicle?
The testicles. That's nuts that you would even ask that. I don't know. Will it? Do you want to go there? You can go there if you want.
All right, Mom. I'm gonna go to one of the what are they?
They're the weapons controls, but
Okay. Sorry,
but we can call them the ship testicles if you want.
they're ship nuts.
Ship nuts.
Not the ship nuts.
Get down in one of those ship scrotums, will you, already?
To go to bed, but I've had a mushroom chocolate and an Alani.
Oh, dear God. Oh my God.
We are this is nice spaceship. Sorry about your penis.
I almost spit my drink on my keyboard. Oh, I'm sorry. I don't know where my brain is, but I'm not using it.
These are very, very small weapons helms.
That is okay. I'm sure they pack a
You
good
could barely fit in there.
It's how you use the weapon helms that
It is. It's the motion in the wild space.
no
Um,
shaming.
Okay. Anything else on your turn?
I don't think so. I'm still hanging on to that spell for dear life.
All right. So the lights on the ship start flickering out, and the emergency light systems come on inside the ship.
Ghost.
Don't like this.
The cold again starts to permeate the walls of the ship. You see frost sort of running along the walls, and this deep, heavy fog begins to pour out of the air vents. One here. Oh, how did I make that eyeball? There we go.
Oh no!
And the fog begins to condense and materialize as these wraiths have now entered the ship through the air vents and have frozen the power couplings controlling the lights. And one has corporealized right behind Zelka and ensnared her in a, let me roll really fast.
Oh, that's never good.
I knew I
Okay.
should've gone for it.
Not stand.
So it has grappled Zelka, and you're seeing this frosty mist start to kind of jet stream up into her nostrils and mouth as like her nose and mouth starts to kind of freeze over a little bit.
Oh, she's gonna need an exorcism. Who can do an
and
exorcism?
the other one, you see its mouth moving as it's gesturing in the helm here in front of you all, but you don't hear anything but just like a hissing wind, frost noise, like a cold winter storm coming out of its mouth. Yeah, you've got company.
Sorry, all
Knew
I
I
can
should've
think of
gone
right
for it.
now is, hi, I'm Olaf and I like warm hugs.
Oh, and real fast, is everyone okay if I just run and grab something else to drink?
Yeah,
Yeah,
no,
do
right,
it.
you must.
No,
hydrate.
Kurt, you can't. You have to stay right here with us.
How dare.
I just mic drop on this extra scary moment. I'm not coming back. No, just kidding. I'll be right back.
Deuces, leaving.
And if anyone else wants to take 5, that's cool too.
Yeah,
Are we all-
You are.
Are we all here?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay. So, so that's where we're at. One of them's got Zelka grappled. And let's see. This other one that's in the helm is going to begin to move towards Anya. And it is going to attempt an attack on you. Oof. Well, I bet a 6 does not hit you.
It does not.
Okay. That is it for that one. Let me do a roll for Zelka. Oh shit. Okay, well they're rolling terrible. So this other one is not able to do anything aside from just having Zelka grappled. Which I guess would have been an action anyway, right? So, because it's an action to grapple something, isn't it?
I think so.
Yeah, so it wouldn't have gotten to go again anyway. So, it is now back to Ed.
Okay.
And you hear Zelka attempting to scream, but every time she opens her mouth, more cold air rushes in, and she's just coughing and spitting.
Ooh, Ed mad. Ed is mad.
Get a girl.
Syrah did try to reach to grab Zelka's hand, and as soon as she got close, the cold air sort of frostbit her fingers, and you could hear it sort of singe in the air.
Oof.
And she yelps and kind of steps back and steps behind Duncan, doing like a religious sort of protective motion with her hands over her.
Do I have any kind of visual of this thing over Zelka?
Yeah, Zelka's pretty short, so it's kind of lifted her face level with it so it can breathe out this cold air into her, essentially. So you can see like the bottom half of this thing.
Okay. I don't know if this is gonna work, but I'm not sure Ed's really thinking straight right now. Because she's pissed off, so I think her immediate response is gonna be to shoot at it. So I'm going to use my point of inspiration. And I'm going to fire at this thing. And we're gonna see what we do. Okay. Oh! Nat 20.
Nice.
Thank God for the inspiration.
And-
For a total of 26. Or wait,
Okay.
No, 24. Sorry.
And what type of damage is that?
Radiant damage.
Okay. Good job. And you said how many points of damage?
I haven't rolled it yet.
Oh, sorry. Or I mean your attack roll over armor class.
It was my attack roll was 24.
Okay. So yeah, you hit it. Now, real quick, remind me, when something is vulnerable, does that double the damage or?
Yeah. So you're
Okay.
basically getting 4 times damage because you crit.
And then, yeah, so that doubles it, plus doubles it again for radiant. So roll
just
your damage. Yeah.
Multiply my damage by 4 is what you're saying.
Yeah.
Gonna
Oh,
be
that's gonna feel
big
good,
damage.
girl.
This is like my fireball on that one mummy from that one shot we did.
36 points of radiant damage.
Ooh, okay. Yeah.
Let go of my lesbian.
How
So let go.
do you want it to look?
I think that she was being very hasty, so she was aiming well, but probably not as like a little panicky too. So I think she fires and it probably misses oh my god, her name. Oh my
Zelka.
god. Zelka's it misses Zelka by like an inch and it kind of singes one of her little flyaway hairs.
Pom-poms.
Yeah. And then straight through the throat. And it kind of disintegrates.
Yeah, so that radiant bullet strikes that smoke in the side of this thing's neck, and it screeches and kind of like ice, like a icy fog melts into like a puddle of condensation and drops Zelka to her knees. The color still kind of pale around her face, but coming back now that the freezing air has stopped, but she's still coughing and sputtering on her knees, and she's like, oh, that was close. And she like touches the like frizzed, singed part of her hair and is like, it'll grow back.
Ed like darts over and she's like, I'm so sorry.
And she's like, it's okay. I mean, I'll still bring you or I still owe you a pudding, so I can't be that mad.
Ed blushes a little bit and grins.
And then Zelka just rushes forward and hugs Ed around her waist and kind of stands behind her because she knows, like, there were two of these. So she's like, I saw when I was standing up on the mangonels, there's another one somewhere on the ship.
Oh boy.
It's like, God damn it, I have never been so annoyed with holographic ghosts.
And Valara's like, she rushes forward and she helps. She gives Zelka a hug too, and she's like, I like thought that you were gonna eat it big time there, Squirt.
So what's the state of the ghost over by Ed and everybody?
That one's dead. She obliterated it.
Okay.
Don't
It's that
underestimate
4
Ed
times
when he
damage.
pissed off.
I could not anticipate the 4 times damage.
That was kind of amazing. Oh.
And is
This
that
is why we hoard the inspiration points.
Mm-hmm.
and is that it for Ed's turn?
Yes, I think Ed's done quite enough for one turn.
Adorable.
Oh. All right. So, Jadora, a question actually for you, Curt. Are the doors, are they like slide doors? So like they're like closed until you kind of go up to them and open them? Or are they?
Yeah, very Star Trek style doors that kind of hiss open.
That's what I figured. I just wanted to make sure. So, Jadora, oh gosh. Oh my god, what did I do? Hold on. I'm doing something on my end. Hold please. Okay. Alright. Jadora's gonna move over here where she's like hiding behind the door.
And you see that cold fog kind of rolling out through that opening in the door. The lights back in the ship where Ed were start to flicker on, but this hallway, the light is flickering off and it is dark up into the helm of the ship.
Okay. Jadora is gonna open the door but stay back here. Behind the door. But she's gonna open it and can she like peek in and like see what's going on and let it close again?
She can, yeah.
Okay. So she does that and then she sees, is she gonna see the ghost?
Do you have dark vision?
Oh.
Probably
Dark
if you're a
vision
tiefling.
60 feet. I do.
Yeah. You can see it.
Okay. Okay, perfect. So I'm gonna cast Firebolt then. And that'll also illuminate the room. Or does fire not hurt the ghost?
You're gonna be at a disadvantage because Anya is in your line of sight. You can still attempt to make the shot, but you'll have to roll it at disadvantage.
Okay. Is it possible for me to like ask her to like duck and her get out of the way? Or is that just like line of sight where I'm not gonna be able to see?
Let me look at the turn order here. Yeah, I think if you want to tell her to duck and hold your action till it gets to her turn and she frees up a shot for you, then you could use your action once the target is clear.
Actually, if you do that, there's something Omar can do that can make the darkness not a problem.
Okay, sorry, I'm reading cantrips. Okay, let's just cast it because I have a feeling that Omar and Anya and Alex are going to be able to do more than I'm going to be able to do.
Okay.
So I'm going to cast Firebolt and this is going to hurl a mote of fire at a creature object within range. And it's on a hit is 1d10. And I think I lied to you before on accident. At the top of like my spells, it says like +3 modifier, +5 spell attack. Are those modifiers that I use like when I roll to see if an attack hits?
You would use the +5 on,
Okay.
right? I think.
Your spell
Yeah.
attack is what you. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. And what is the +5 under hit/DC? Under like my cantrips and spells?
That's it's just the thing that you just mentioned a minute ago, the spell attack modifier.
Yeah.
It's just
Oh, okay, because they're just like different. Like one of them's +5, one of them's +4. I don't know why, but
because you
Okay.
probably got it from a different source.
oh, okay.
Yeah.
Okay, cool. So
yeah,
I'll-
you are a tiefling, so you might have got it as like a racial
That.
thing, right? I don't think
Yeah, like
Oh.
what is it? Hellish Rebuke or something would be the racial trait.
Okay, so I rolled 16 to hit.
Remember, you have to hold your action, so you don't roll yet.
right
Oh, okay.
until Anya's turn comes. And as soon as Anya ducks out of the way or does something to
Got it,
free up
okay.
that shot, then that will be like your trigger for firing that
Okay.
off. So
JK,
you're
don't need to
warming up right now.
Okay. Okay. Well, then I think that's it for my action. I have my firebolt ready, and I'm gonna yell at Anya to be like, "Hey, Anya, duck!"
And I like to imagine as you're warming up this firebolt, the fog that's rolling out and meeting where your hands are kind of warming up for this firebolt is starting to like sizzle and shrink away from the heat.
Okay, good.
All right. Okay. So, Omar, you are up.
All right. So you said all the lights go out and I can't see unless I have dark vision. Did I understand that
Yes.
correctly?
Yes.
So fortunately, it's going to take my action, but I have it. I have the light cantrip. So
Oh,
Omar is
okay.
going to do what?
No,
Wait,
that's
actually, I'm so sorry. Is it possible to back up, or since we already said we're done, do we have to just be done?
I guess what were you thinking?
Well, I have another cantrip because I can do more than one of those in an action.
Do they
And-
you
say
can only
action
do-
or bonus action on them? Because that does make, they do say.
Let me see.
It should say it right by your If you go to your spells tab, it should say in the time section.
Yeah, it'll say like
1A.
BA or A. I think. Let me look at your character sheet.
Because if you hold your action, that's all you can do. You don't get a second action.
Oh, yeah, let me
Unless
know.
it's a bonus action.
I'm confused about bonus.
Yeah, let
action.
me look at
Yeah.
your sheet real
It'll-
fast.
Because I'd love to be able. I have like elementalism. I can just like light up the room for you guys, and so I'd love to be able to
Elementalism's
do
an
that
action.
if I can.
Yeah, it's an action. Because I have
Okay.
it too.
Oh, okay.
Oh, okay.
So, you might want to let Omar do that so that you don't lose your firebolt. Unless, I mean, up to you, Omar. However,
I'm
I
going
mean,
to
if
be
you-
honest. I think that firebolt is actually going to do more damage than my dagger or vicious mockery. So, like, I'm happy to use my light and let her do the shooty, flamey.
It's only a D10 because it's a cantrip, so I only have one spell slot left.
Yeah,
and we
no,
figure we'd
that's going to be
doing-
even at half. That's going to be more than what I can do.
Okay. Okay. Cool. Okay.
So
Okay. Never mind then. Sorry. Thanks for
you're
letting me.
fine. This is how we learn.
yeah, this is fine. And this is part of every battle, everyone kind of discussing their plan. So that's just how it rolls.
Or shouting at each other, "Hey, do that one thing." So yes, so Omar is going to cast light. Let's see, it is touch. So he's going to put it on the chair he's sitting in because he's sitting his butt in that chair and he knows exactly where the chair is. So he is now sitting on a light up chair.
Okay.
And it's good for an hour.
Okay.
And it sheds bright light in a 20-foot radius and dim light for an additional 20 feet. And the light can be colored as you like. So I think he's gonna make it like a warm, like a kitchen glow kind of color.
Yeah.
About that big, right?
Yeah, 20 feet on the bright and then dim for the next 20 feet. So that should
Okay.
show us the whole room, hopefully.
And we'll say the orange for. And you said another 20 feet from that?
Yeah. So the difference between the 20, yes, that should give us the whole room. And
Okay.
down the hall a little bit.
All right.
And that's an action. And then, let's see, do I got a bonus action? No, I used them up. I used up my inspiration bard things already. Anything else? Everybody's looking healed though, right? We don't need any healing, so unless I'm drastically missed something. So yes, that is my turn.
Yeah, I think everyone's good. Okay. Anya.
All right.
We're far enough away from exploding ship, right?
Mhm.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm gonna house rule that you guys actually, as you say that, as the light you cast shines on the ship, you see the ship kind of rocks and flickers, and you hear like a distant explosion from the other ship. And then that blip just disappears off your monitor. Oh, our sound is getting choppy again.
Yeah.
What the heck? Come on, Discord.
I've seen lots of weather alerts today. I wonder if that's related somehow. Like the server got.
There it goes. Fine. It's a little better now. To me, I don't know. How do I sound to you guys?
Still kind of roboty.
Yeah, it's happening again.
Hmm. I wonder. Oh yeah, we're getting red bars.
Somebody disappeared.
I dropped Kangu to see if that would help our bandwidth, but
I need to step away and potty real quick. Let's give it a second to think about what
Okay.
it's doing.
okay. I'm seeing some consistent green now.
Ooh, yay!
Yeah, sounds better.
Yeah, still seeming okay on my end. We're steady in the green, but I'm gonna leave our music off for now, just in case.
Yeah, that's fine.
Did I hear it get better the second I walked off?
Yep.
Am I the
Yep.
drama?
It did. But I'm not gonna put the music back on just in case it's bogging down our bandwidth a little. Okay, Anya, you're
All
up.
right, so Anya is going to sidestep, like step this way. Not like getting out of range, but like sides, like just kind of moving around, and that lets Shadora go.
Right. So let me roll. Let me get my dice. Hold on. Okay, so rolling a d20 to hit. Oh yeah, got 18. And then no, I guess it's +5, so it's 20. And then
23.
Huh?
23.
And then d10 for damage. I got 6. So 6 damage.
And these surprising. So for resistance, it's half that damage, right?
Yeah.
So that is 3 points of damage to this, and it hits it. The flames kind of come up, and you see it sort of. The cold sort of suck the oxygen out of the flames, and the red sort of ripples up the thing, and it just hisses again, and that's about it.
Okay. Well, better than nothing.
Damage is damage.
Damage is
right.
damage.
Once Anya's over here and that firebolt is hit, like as soon as the fireball hits, she's gonna use her 2 actions to fire off 2 Eldritch Blasts.
Oh,
And she's gonna use her bonus action. She's gonna use her bonus action to move the hex onto him.
Oh gosh.
Onto the
Okay.
spirit of ghosty ghost. Unfortunately, I do get. Actually, let me look. I think since it's a ranged spell attack.
Oh,
Does
is it disadvantage?
Because it doesn't have like a slash mark on it.
Oh, like saying you can't cast it when you're right up on something, but
Yeah, like usually there's a close range and then a distant
Right.
range. Oh, it does. Okay. So I will roll both of these at disadvantage.
okay.
So disadvantage. I rolled double 16, so a 21 for the first hit. And then a 12 for the second.
Okay, and that what type of damage is that?
It's force damage. Does a
Okay.
12 hit?
Yes, it does.
Okay, so I got 2 hits. So then that's gonna be 2d10s and 2d6s.
Oh wow. Okay.
13.
And you said it's force, right?
Yeah. 23.
Okay.
I rolled really good on this. 29 points of damage.
Oofta. Okay.
Is it? I assume it's close.
Yeah.
She kind of just point blank, like almost Iron Man repulsor beams, just like fires 2 shots into it. And then she's actually gonna look at Alex and go, "Sick him, boy,"
Oh,
Oh,
and he is gonna
Yeah.
like leap through the air, and is gonna use his rend ability. So I gotta roll a d20, like normal. Uh, 14 to hit.
yep.
All right, and then that's gonna be a d4 plus 2d6 radiant. So the base damage is
Oh,
slashing,
shit.
but the other damage is radiant.
Okay, he's resistant to slashing, so half the slashing.
So like 2 points of damage for slashing total. 'Cause it's
Okay,
5.
but then double your radiant.
That's gonna be 18 points of radiant.
Shit. Okay, so the first Eldritch blasts hit it, and where those spots hit it, it doesn't come back. It doesn't corporealize there. It's just these gaping, flapping holes in like its cloak, and it hisses and sort of shrivels back, shies away, just in time for Alex to leap up and tell me how it looks.
He's gonna like almost excitedly like scratch at it, and his claws like get this like golden gleam as he slices. And he's gonna go right for where the holes are. Um, and I guess he like knocks. Maybe he like it like makes like a chunk of the thing's body solid for a minute. And he like pushes it onto the ground and just kind of licks the ghostly apparition for a minute, thinking it's just a fun little time.
And yeah, so like he tears through the holes at the bottom, and this thing falls onto the ground and starts crawling like top half torso away to like crawl right into Alex, licking him on the face and disintegrating him the rest of the way. And he just sort of melts down into the floorboards of the ship and seeps down in between the cracks of the floorboard and disappears. The lights flicker back on. The temperature starts to warm back up. The ship gets its normal like whoom, 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 hum back as it's like, ready to continue flying. Anything else that you all want to say to each other after that? Damn, I even really beefed those guys up. So I was not expecting hit damage hits of 30 something and more. So so there we are.
Well, you don't have to worry about me hasting very often because I don't have haste yet as a full spell.
Yeah, and I think the thing with mine was kind of a fluke.
it do be like that sometimes.
Trust me though, I think if I can pick haste as a spell, it might be happening. It might happen.
So yeah. You do that and destroy them. And you're starting to continue to fly back towards the electric storm. And let me get that map back up for the ship map. 1 second. And I think we'll have time to just finish this chapter because there's not much left.
Ugh.
Oh, I did that wrong.
We are floating out in outer space.
Whee!
Let's
Shit.
do this.
Paul knocked over my dice, and for a moment I thought it was my coffee
Oh, no.
Okay,
because of the
There we go.
sound.
that's Molbetta. So this ship is gone, and y'all's ship is starting to
Ow. Buddy, You're very
head
cute, but not
towards the
helping.
asteroid field. And in the distance, see, over here, you see the other hammerhead ship that had left with you all sparking, and your ship kind of slows, and you pick up on the readings another ship in the vicinity. And there you see it, the other hammerhead ship. It is severely damaged and floating with no power. Every few seconds, bands of electricity sort of ripple out across the center of it, causing the ship to break apart even more. You guys would know that to be the ship that has Nicholas and his crew on it.
Oh dear.
I think
Maybe-
Omar's gonna look at Chidora once the fight is over and go, you want your chair back.
She'll look back over and say, "As long as it's safe to come through the door, I'm all here for it." So, she'll go back to the helm.
I lit it up for you. He's gonna leave the light cantrip on it because it's funny.
Bless it.
He's gonna look over at Omar and say, I love some good fire. It'll wish us luck on the journey the rest of the way, hopefully. Thanks for it.
You guys all give me a perception.
Ooh, it's not bad.
I'm kind of bad at perceiving.
Oh.
Oh, I got an natural 20.
23 for Omar.
Wow. Okay.
30
14
20.
for Meryl.
What for Meryl?
14.
Okay. And Dirty 20 and Jadora, I'm sorry, I missed. What did you say?
Oh, sorry, 23 for Jadora.
Wow. Okay. Yeah. All right. So you guys all kind of gather there, and you are hearing a bleep for a comm request on your computer.
Omar just reaches over and pushes the button because he knows what that one does.
And it cuts into Nick saying, yes, we are, hull is at critical mass, short amount of time, ship severely damaged, SOS, SOS.
Bless his heart. Jadora's gonna say, "Well, we've gotten our points for the simulation. We should probably go ahead and help them as well, just to be nice. And it'll also get us more points."
Little goodwill won't go unnoticed.
All right, so you guys, we'll just narrate this part. You get there and you evacuate the ship, and begin to pull away as yet another ship in your rear view explodes, and Nick and his crew are all thankful and shaken and roughly they are battered and bruised, cuts and
Aw, poor
bruises.
Nick.
They had a rough time. It doesn't even look like they cleared the asteroid field. They weren't doing great. They did very bad at this little thing. And so as you pick up the ship and evacuate, all of a sudden, the wild space around you starts sort of pixelating and breaking down in squares, and you find yourselves back in the simulation deck. And the illusion around you ends in sort of this wave of silvery blue light, and you're standing in that simulation chamber where your training exercise began, and magical energy sort of ripples like a turbulent cloud around you, reaching out to touch the kind of runes on the walls that caused this simulation to kind of appear, and it explodes. Bolts of lightning send all of you flying to the ground. All of you guys make me a dexterity saving throw.
Oh no.
Oh
Oof.
no.
10.
19.
Dexterity.
Do I get anything for being a Hidozi?
I don't think so.
Let me.
21.
Unless you have something
I'm
on your
looking.
sheet.
I'm actually looking to see if I have something.
And Jador, what did you get?
Oh, sorry, 20. No, 19.
Okay.
I have something called Hidozi Dodge, but it's
Um,
for reducing damage, not for making dex saves.
So this dex save, anyone that failed, so I think it was just Omar, is gonna take 13 points of lightning damage.
Oh, well, then I can use my Hidozi Dodge.
Mm-hmm.
I can use my reaction to reduce the damage. By a d6. Let me find a d6. Ooh, 6. So it's
Okay.
what, 11? No,
7.
7.
Wait, 7 points of damage. Yeah.
Okay.
So,
Good, because otherwise I would have been knocked out.
You said 13 points?
mhm.
That's how many hit points I have.
Everybody but Omar?
No, everyone succeeded but Omar. So,
That's it.
you
What?
all did not. I'm sorry, that's a lie. Everyone that succeeded only takes half that 13 damage. So we'll say what?
So 7 points across the half of, right?
Yes, for everyone that succeeded, they'll take half. So yeah, 7 points of damage.
7 points. So I think everybody goes flying, and like you see Omar go flying, and he should have hit his head against the wall, but he manages to grab something with his tail and swing himself around so that he hits with his back instead of his head.
So that being said, you guys find that Bosun Vespa and Seth are badly injured on this. They're lying unconscious on the ground. Vespa's got some blood trickling from her nose. Seth doesn't even really look alive.
What in tarnation's going on?
And
Because they were just watching, right? They weren't.
right. And as far as you guys know, Nick and his team are in the other simulation deck down the hall. You guys, because you encouraged Nick before, you get over the comms that he was able to protect his other crewmates from a significant portion of the magical backlash that occurred in their sort of simulation room as well. So he was able to, they all took about 7 points of damage in his haul too, so they're doing okay, and that's all because you guys sort of bolstered his confidence before going into this.
Aw.
And from what it appears to all of you all, something has sabotaged the simulation deck.
Oh no.
Oh. Okay, so
So why don't you guys all give me either investigation or perception, your choice?
you said,
Okay.
sorry, can I do something else real quick?
Yeah.
You said Seth was unconscious?
Seth. Yeah, Seth
Seth.
and Vespa
But
both.
specifically that Seth looked like he might be like that Vespa looked unconscious but alive and Seth looked worse than that?
No, they're both in very, very equally bad condition.
Okay. I thought for a second you meant one was worse than the other. Well, I can only do one anyway because I only have one
I can do
spell slot.
one. I have Spare the Dying.
All right, so Omar's gonna look over at Ed and pick himself up, and he goes, "I can get one up if you can get the other." And
I think Meryl will come help too. Once she saw them, she would have rushed over as well. I also have I think she on Seth got Cure Wounds.
okay, so he will go if he sees Meryl and Ed going for Seth. Omar will go for Vespa, and he's gonna give her a healing word, and he's gonna go, all right, up. You still owe me a Bunsen burner, and he's gonna do a healing word for Vespa.
Perfect.
And
so you got
Meryl,
So it's gonna be 8 points back to Vespa.
okay.
and Seth will get 9 points.
Okay, so they come to, and why don't you all give me, like I said, either investigation or
Oh.
perception, or investigation or perception.
I got a 10.
Ooh, I
Dora
got a 22.
Okay.
I got a 22 for Meryl.
And investigation. As a
I also
22
got
for
a 22.
Omar. And I'm guessing that guidance is probably long gone by now.
Just have
I
a
would
little
think
22
so.
party.
So everyone that got 12 or higher on either one of those checks will notice in one of the runes on the wall that creates this helps create the magical simulation, you notice a weird kind of metal plate sort of crudely jammed into one of those chambers. And as you search, you notice another one of those objects is jammed into another one of those sigils on the wall or runes on the wall, and it both of these plates are carved with a sigil of unknown origin.
Interesting.
Ooh.
And that all being said, Bosun Vespa, rather, she picks herself up and snatches one of the sigils down and looks at the engraving on it and shows it to Seth and is like, "This look familiar to you?"
Uh-oh.
And
And
Seth kind of looks at it, his silver eyes sort of darting around, and he's like, so this is Logoth. I should have suspected it. It appears that his grudge against Thrain has become a vendetta. We have to tell Deep Comet. And do you guys want to say anything to them about what you just heard between them?
Omar's just gonna grunt like hello.
Vespa says, "Students, You all have done enough. This is none of your concern or business for that matter. We will take it from here. Logath is not to be trifled with and far too dangerous of an adversary for you all to become involved. Novacor has this under control.
Who is Jadora standing next to? Anybody
She
in particular?
Oh, I guess I could have put up the simulation deck map, but
It's okay. He's just gonna lean over to whoever's next to her and whisper and go, "They seem like everything's under control, but okay."
Not
No more grunts again. Mm.
So that ends the adventure. You all are ordered to go back to your quarters and rest. Your team won by a landslide. And because of that, you are each awarded 100 gold pieces.
Ooh.
Hell
Let's
yeah.
go.
Make some money.
Money.
So Vespa
Inventory.
commends you all for your efforts and stopping to help the other team when that wasn't necessarily in the mission description, but you were awarded bonus points for that. And you all will level to level 3.
Yay!
Yay!
Okay. So,
How
and
do
you
I
guys
add
know
gold
now.
again?
Sorry, what's that?
How do I add money again?
So
I
in
found
your
it.
inventory, you said you
Okay,
found
I
it?
Yeah, sorry. First, I find it
So-
right when I say something.
I'm
There's
sitting here
100
ready to explain it. Go teach your about it.
And the newest information you guys have is Logath again had something to do with this
Level up.
sabotage.
Sorry, I'm excited
Now,
about the level up.
Before, and I'm sorry, I meant to say this. Do any of you want to inspect or do anything to these metal plate sigils that they found before they take them away?
I want to try to read it.
Okay. Read it how?
Well, like, is it a language I can speak? Like, am I able to? I speak Common and Hadozi. Is that something I can read?
Do you have any other things you would like to do to it?
Is it a language or is it just like an arcane rune?
It's like a symbol more than like
Okay.
a language.
Maybe like a history check? Like,
Yeah, I would say you could do a history, arcana,
those are the same for me, so we're gonna.
detect magic. What else?
So that is a 19
actually-
for history, and I'm gonna go with history because Omar and Tavern, he's probably heard a lot more stories than he would arcane knowledge.
Okay. And I'm sorry, Sale, did you start to say something too?
I was actually gonna help him as well, so it gets a +3, so he gets out of 22.
Okay. So you do know that this particular rune or sigil is meant to disrupt energy signatures from runes. It is a very powerful magic used in this sigil. And like extremely powerful magic. And not everyone would. It's a very old magic. And not just anyone would be familiar with this sigil. So Logoth has some tools at his ready that you guys know might be way out of your league. And if he could simply get those plates into Nova Core, there's no telling with as powerful as those sigils are what other potential disruptions. So while Vespa and Seth are playing it off, you guys know that this could be a much bigger problem than they're letting on.
Oh boy.
And one more for flavor, one more perception check from you all.
All right.
That's an 8.
21 for Omar.
20, so 23, I think.
Yeah,
And
Okay.
23 going away from it.
So you guys notice on both of these discs carved into the back very conspicuously is a very small AR carved into it, not unlike the symbol you found on the crates.
Axiom Rexus or whatever it was.
Mm-hmm.
Of course. I do have detect magic. I just don't have slots left, and I doubt they're going to give me 10 minutes with the thing. Or
No,
11 minutes, more to speak.
but you guys got a kind of enough with those high rolls on your history to piece enough of it together to know. Detect magic would have revealed the same thing. It's just incredibly, like, super powerful magic emanating from both of these plates.
Gotcha.
All right. So that's it. That completes that chapter. And more danger afoot on good old Nova Core.
Since we're leveling up, do we also get a long rest?
Yeah. This will be, you'll go back to your quarters. We'll kind of reset before the next chapter.
Because I have no spell slots and almost no hit points.
Yeah. So welcome to level 3.
Level 3.
And I will see you all next Wednesday.
Yeah.
Sounds
Yeah.
Was that
Yay.
good? Did you guys have fun with that?
Yes.
Oh, yeah.
We always have fun.
Yeah.
Yeah, you guys did great. You were once again much stronger than I anticipated. So
And I'm much better when I can think about what I'm doing.
all right. Well, I will see you guys soon.
Sounds good.
Yay.
Thank you,
See
Curt.
y'all next
Okay.
week.
You're welcome. See you guys later.
Bye bye.
Good night.
Bye.